made it! Hello! Hey, Canadian! How you going? Oh! Did I do it? Yes. Wait, where's the music? Some music? Yeah, we are finishing his base. Hello. Welcome in. And then we're going to work on this fellow, who is a bug. I figure we're gonna just go ahead and... Wait, what's going on? Why am I like this? Why? What's happening? One moment. There we go. That's better. There we go. Who has been waiting for a while to finish being painted. He's just a cute little guy. And this is actually for mumbling, so he deserves a little bit of a paint. And yay! So this is a Reedison 3D print that I was given a while ago. Welcome in, General. How you going? We're doing some painting today. And we're going to be painting this berg, and we're going to be finishing the base of this lovely guy who is a tomb tapper. And he is a D&D mini. It probably is based off of Australia's ecology. And like, it's got the tentacles, it's got the little creeples. It's got everything. It knows what's up. Hey Canonix, how you going? So, I figure, first up, what we're going to do is we're going to get this looking good. And what I figure is we're going to match the base color of this. Yeah, stuff is normal. We've got anvils flying. Life is good. Rotmig? Wait. What is Rotmig? Oh, that reminds me. Where is... And the apples. We cannot forget the apples. Live chat. There we go. Bam. All right. Realm of the Mad God. Ooh. What is Rotmig about? What is Realm of the Mad God about? I figure what we'll do is we'll paint in the red. Get everything to match. And then start layering the colors. It does sound interesting. 2.4... Oh, fun! Enjoy. Alright, that sounds like a total and utter vibe. Bum, bum, bum. And frankly, oh my. You know, if that's not a glowing review of it, I don't know what is. It's like, there are some games that I think you get to go ahead and play for like a few months and then be like, oh yeah, this is fun. And then and you drop it after a few months. And then there are some games that you just keep picking back up. And when you find games that are like, you keep playing them for years on end, I think that's the best review you can give a game. Like, even if you say, fun, die, and quit, and then return. Yeah! Yeah, like, even if it's that. Like, it's an amazing way to review a game. Witcher 3 is getting a level expansion? What? Wait, do I have Witcher? I'm sure I've brought The Witcher. One moment. I haven't played Gears of War, but I've heard good things about it. The Witcher. Warhammer. Wait, how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At some point we're playing Warhammer. I do! Witcher 3 Wild Hunt! Oh! Perhaps we need to look at this at some point. Wait, have I ever installed this? Did I just buy this on a... You know... This is exactly why. Okay, Gears of War. What does this look... Okay, I have a question. Is there flashy lights in the trailer? I think I need to ask this before I go and look at the trailer. Is there flashy lights in Gears of War? I've learnt my lesson. Ah. Bomb. Gears of War, what are you? Gears of War Reloaded? You have completed the high this dungeon? Oh, that is very cool. Oh wait, I've heard about this game. Wasn't this the game that I think this is the game that Elon Musk went ahead and cheated on. Was that the game? Where he pretended to stream it? But he was actually streaming a replay of someone he'd paid to play. Yeah. Oh no, I think I'm getting that mixed up for maybe Path of Exile. It was quite a while ago now. I just remember it because it was a moment to clown on Elon Musk and I was like, ha. Ooh. I'll go looking for that at some point then. It's always cool to get new game recommendations. Like, I know that it's gonna be ages before I actually get to them. Because I have a tendency to play and replay my games. Like, I have started Hollow Knight again 3 more times. It was Path of Exile too. Oh! Oh! I see. And like, I've started it 4 more times. Have I actually gotten to the end? No. I just got to the Mantis Lords, enjoyed the fight, and then stopped. The main villain's name is General Ram. Ooh, cool. That name is a vibe. Yeah. I mean, who needs to actually finish a game? Not me. I just want to play the parts I like. Nah. Like, but then again, like, it's part of the reason why I actually play games on stream is because otherwise I don't actually beat a game. Like, until I played Skyrim on stream, I had not done the full main quest. Never. I have gotten, like, so many characters to level 40 and 50 and 60. It looks interesting. Gears of War. I haven't played many shooters. And I definitely wait for it to be on sale. But then again, I wait for all my games to be on sale before I buy them. Steam Summer Sale is my friend. Yeah! Yeah, and unlike, I enjoy being silly with my games. I think the only game that I actively go after the boss with is the Ender Dragon. And even, is Minecraft. And that's just so that I can get the Elytra. If I could trade for that, I would. And I'd just ignore the boss. Endstone isn't that amazing. Oh, but you do get end rods, which are nice. Enjoy the lurk, Canadian. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, ouch, wait. No problem. Enjoy your game. Pom, 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 pom. Here we go. And I'm thinking that one moment. There we go. Oh. Oh. Wonderful. Not majorly. We painted the base red. So now we can layer colors on top of it. And it means that we can make everything spookiness. Like having colors in... Because Jamaica, I mean Latin America has prices at a lower rate, right? No, that doesn't make sense. Because all the games are... Yeah, you missed red. Being me trying to know economy and being like, yes, no. Economy off the top of my head is like, it's something. You put something and something together and then there is money. I'm sure it works vaguely like this. That was also the wrong color for what we're needing right now because we need the red to dry. So therefore we're working on the hunk of rock. Therefore we need brown. Much better. Jones, you can push the door open. I shut the door so that people walking past wouldn't come across the microphone. There is the cat outside. Busy crying. One moment. No. No, come on. You go. Come on. You not want inside. Come on. You cannot sit here and cry. It is not helpful. Apparently, it is important to sit and cry at the door, but not come in. Apparently, having the door closed is a major offense. But he does not wish to come in. Because he is cat. Alright, it is time to paint rock. Let me in! No, I don't want to come in. Because I am cat. And I do not wish for such things. Such menial things. Yeah, ew. You're trying to let me in. Oh my gosh. Why would you do such a thing? But then again, he's on house arrest at the moment, so he's like, I am making us everyone's problem. Hey nerd, how you going? What you been up to? We're busy painting a tomb tapper. That's this guy. We're giving him... Oh no. I'm not doing too badly. I hope you get better soon. We're getting all of this paint into all the crevices. Oh, they claw at your window in the middle of the night to let them in? Oh! Oh. Oh, take care of yourself, man. Like, the Jones is normally an indoor-outdoor cat. For this area, that's normal. So, I need to specify that for this area of where I exist, that's normal. Although, yeah. Yeah, like, the last couple of times I've forgotten to paint my nails, but normally when we do model painting, my nails are polished because it makes for a fun time. And we get all the fun colors. Oh no, he's crying at the door again. Jones, I did not shut the door properly. You can push it open. I'm going to be in so much trouble. But the Jones is under house arrest. So he's being an utter brat. And making it everyone else's problem. It's kind of like meow, meow, meow. It's kind of like that. Oh. Oh, I guess I can check if he wants back in, or if he's just wanting to scream at the door. He is gone yet again. Oh my gosh. No problem. Take care of yourself, big nerd. I hope you get better soon. Sleep well. I wish you all the comfy blankets, man. Oh yes, absolutely. Oh, I keep forgetting that the community page exists. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, absolutely. I'll send pictures of this fellow and of this fellow if we finish this one today. I'll put it on the Discord, but also on the YouTube community page. Because that's a thing that exists, and I really should remember about it more often. Because I think I've left it lost and abandoned. And just existing out in the dark. And it does deserve a bit more love and attention. Yeah, you know. Go ahead, post memes, yada yada yada, and all of that. Though, what is it? It's rather interesting seeing how YouTube has added features and stuff to that. Because there's now also limited ability to post stuff that your community is also posting. So that's a bit wild. It's kind of like they're turning into, I don't know, mini Instagram, I suppose. Just a weird thing. All of that into there. There we go. Color blocking, our favorite thing. Hey Mickey, how you going? What kind of mischief you been up to? Ba-ba. Speaking of D&D, wait, no. As I'm painting, it means that people are having a nice enough day to show up here. But as I was painting this, I was reminded of my D&D group. So I just started DMing a group. Oh no! Oh, that sucks, Goat. Well, welcome in. I was just about to say what happened in my D&D group's session 1. They're running in a alternate timeline where the magical apocalypse happened. And it happened in the 70s. It does happen. It still sucks when you have to cancel and stuff, but yeah. And my players showed up at this, and my players showed up in the French town of Lyon. Yeah. So this is set not exactly in the apocalypse, but 100 years after the apocalypse. 150 if I'm being exact. Yeah, minor case of the magic apocalypse. Basically, the Cold War turned into the Hot War. And because magic, people discovered magic, and Apollo 11 was thought to be the wrong kind of rocket. And then it got sent to the Feywild. Now the Earth is sideways. Like, the map looks like this. Boop. Boop. Can you spot your country? Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of history research, and yeah, this is I nabbed the screenshot from yeah from a YouTube video. Oh, Twitch has ads. Yeah, so everything is rotated. Yeah, it was such a cool video, and that was the inspiration for the campaign. I was like, okay, how could I make this possibly happen? And I was like, magic. It's an apocalypse. It has to be an apocalypse. Okay, how do we discover magic? And then bam, it just spiraled from there. So to ease my players into it, we're existing in France, Italy, that area. And from there, what has happened is, I'll put tools down for a hot second while we talk about this, because this is fun. From there, basically, one of the major plot points, or one of the major world building things, is the fact that radiation and magic are not the same thing, but things that generate electricity, aka your hydroelectric dams, your nuclear power plants, your wind turbines, your coal power plants, they can come alive. Listen, you've read a book where in the future, after a nuclear war, where the earth tilted and Greenland is all hot, the people were brought back to medieval-like times. That is basically what's happening here. And because of this, because of the power plants coming alive, they need to be kept asleep. Otherwise, they'll walk off. Because Chernobyl's the first one that actually wakes up from the nuclear power plants. All the coal power plants, they woke up immediately. They walked off. They are now living, hungry beings. And it makes for good times. Pokemon Tabletop United campaign. Ooh! I've seen some of the information for some of those, and I'm like, on one hand, I'd love to run it or be in it, but on the other hand, I'm not that into Pokemon. Nor are a lot of my friends, so I think it would flop. More elemental style. So, quite crunchy. Yeah, that's definitely not my style then. Where is it? For anyone who's seen Princess Mononoke, you'll recognize this. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Because Chernobyl is specifically based off of this. Where's that download? Oh wait, I'm in the wrong folder. Okay. Bam. This is basically kind of like this is basically how Chernobyl looks. Chernobyl just, yeah, it just gets up and walks away. And it getting up and walking away is in itself, because it is so big, because it is not smaller than the power plant itself, despite the fact that before it was awake, it was contained in the pool. But when it is awake, it is not smaller than the buildings. And that is a lot of mass. It is a mass of energy getting up and walking off. The buildings were containment. Yeah, like Princess Mononoke and Howl's Moving Castle have left quite the impression of me. Oh. Maybe not, but who knows? Maybe. Mickey, like, Might be in luck. But there are a lot more books being translated nowadays. So usually it's only the fancy ones. No, fancy ones aren't. That's not quite the right word. Popular, that's the word. Yeah, so my players spent the first episode going to this town and ending up in this festival where so basically old recipe gunpowder can still be made, but the only people that still have any form of manufacturing capabilities are the Swiss, like modern style manufacturing, because and it's purely a mechanical thing on this, because I was like looking at everything and I was like, you know what, my players aren't likely going to get to the Swiss because of the mountains and stuff. And also, the Swiss can team up with the Vatican, because I was like, I don't want religion in this. So something happened, and we're not going to touch on the something as an above the table thing, because none of my party members are interested in that sort of meta play. And now the Vatican is basically the library of Wong Shi Tong from Avatar. And wizards get trained there now. But they still trade Swiss Guard for knowledge. So the Swiss now have oh, lovely. So the Swiss have modern firearms that they can make, and bullets. And everyone else has up to the 70s guns, which, for a given measure of the word, that's modern. But they have black powder, which is not modern. Nor can they, nor do they have the manufacturing capabilities to create modern shell cases. So they can create musket equivalents, but these are loading weapons, meaning that it takes an action to load the weapon. So my party are going to have fun with that, because I know there's an artificer among them and that are going to... Oh, what have I done with my camera? One moment. Just realized that the yeet from why the world is tilted, or why it turned into an actual war. The reason why it turned into an actual war was because they shot down Apollo 11. Russia shot down Apollo 11. It got sent to the Feywild. Wait. Moment. I think I'm getting two things of music. I am getting two pieces of music. Do I pause the other one? Okay, there. What did they do wrong? Nothing. However, we're not in the 70s, and they got sent to the Feywild. They got to live with the Fey. Yeah, I was just listening it in my ears. I hadn't noticed until now. It was just like, wait a minute. I recognize this music. I probably wouldn't have noticed unless it was that specific piece of music. Because it's a song I don't like. That's on there. And it was clashing with one of the ones that had lyrics that I do like. Oh! Is she not usually an outside cat? There we go. Is there anything else we need? Well, we're painting that, but that's not going to be the same color. So therefore, she is? Okay. Just likes the cuddles. Which is nice. Actually, let's grab some of the brown and speckle this into this. Actually, before we do that, let's get back into this in the same way we did it last time. But this won't have the exact same results because it's not the same texture, but there we go. I know we're not supposed to use giant brushes, but I like it. He is an inside-outside cat, yeah. But I think if I move into a city, or at least a big city, he'd be made to be an inside cat at this point. He likes getting into too much trouble. The vet bills would be horrendous! Although, honestly, the only cities that would make me do that would be, like, the major centers. So, I don't know. I don't even know why I consider that, because there's only, like, 3 of those. And the bills for there are horrendously high, so there's probably not even a chance of that happening. There we go. That gets everything down to about the right zone of colouring. Yeah, like, I've lived in a few various sized places. And I think if you don't mind people knowing your business, smaller places are better, because people have the tendency to watch your back. But if you like being lost in a crowd, then a city is better. Now we gotta put like little liney things down. Start getting some shape to this. Yeah, like, in one of the places where I was at, the community would know if you were on holiday. They'd just know. They would know if you were on holiday for a couple of days. They'd know if you were on holiday for a couple of weeks. They'd just know. And mysteriously, your mail would be collected. And it would just reappear on your doorstep like a couple of hours after you arrived home, because like there was just the unspoken agreement that, hey, no one's going to go ahead and have a full mailbox for anyone to get the idea that someone's not home. The mail would never be, you know, tampered with or anything. It's just how things were done. Yeah, it's great neighbors. And then you'd also get like, I think the best time I had was when I was a youngling. It was a neighborhood where you couldn't go out after dark, but in the daytime, everyone was lovely. It just so happened that after dark, all the rack bags came out to play. And it was a place where there was a lot of whānau. So, and what that means, it being whānau housing, for people who don't know, that means that it's houses that are passed in the family. So, in the will, it means that someone has gone, yeah, this house is for the family. And then the family is like, okay, the house is for the family, we're not splitting it. And so one family might spend 4 years there, and then, or one... and then another branch of the family might spend another 4 years there. Kind of like renting, but not quite. Jade, you have no room to talk there. None at all, I tell you. Also, welcome in. Hi. What kind of mischief you been up to? Can't see the bottom of Shade's message on stream? Yeah, one moment. Wait, are you guys... One moment. Transform... Edit transform. Have I cropped this at some point? Crop? No, it's not cropped. No? No? It gets cut off by the bottom of chat. Oh no, Shade was just going ... I have no freaking clue. None whatsoever. At this point, I'm thinking I need to just remove the filter and then try to do it again. Because I have lost the filter. It has escaped. Yeah. Oh, wild. And also, YouTube's filter is actually a lot more harsh than mine is ever. And I don't know what I'm even doing with that one. Because I've never pressed buttons on that one. Yeah, that's about it. Like, the way I see it, painting streams are supposed to be very casual. We just paint and chill. And if it's 50% chill, that's great. If it's 90% chill, that's also okay. Yay! The last message from... Wait. From the message from Twitch. It's the most recent. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Hey, Nucky, how you going? What kind of mischief you been up to? Hey! Oh, I see. Yeah, because none of Nucky's llamas have come through. Yeah. Oh, they came through on my end. Wonder, can I? We'll figure something out. Oh, I forget that you guys can see that. Oh, heck yeah, Nucky. Nice. I'm busy going and adjusting everything and being like, then remembering that, oh, you guys can see that. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to turn that on. Do you guys want to test something for me? I need to make sure, I'm not sure if it's on. Wait, is this Twitch or YouTube? Because, dice roll. Just, let me. Okay, so this is only rolling. Yeah, you guys get to break something. One moment. I just need to add the trigger. Command triggered. Does someone want to go !MM? Please tell me this works. Someone? Does this do a thing? Does this do a thing? Okay, never mind. Hey, Painty. I'm working on getting the, enjoy the lurk. I'm working on getting a dice roller bot set up. So we can have fun. But obviously I haven't done it quite right yet. Oh no, wait, I've messed that up. Wait, that was trying to do multiple things. Wait a minute. Oh no. Try !MMT. Yeah, a D20 day. Yeah. Yeah, MMT, !MMT. Yes! Okay! So I need it. Wait. I'm just writing this down. So, !MM doesn't work. Needs name. Haha! Yeah, I need to add the... Okay, it's only on Twitch side. Needs the YouTube side of things. That's okay, we can fix that as well. Points is no longer in existence because I had to update everything and that broke literally everything. Points, bucket, shout outs, everything. So I decided to heck with it. Everyone would be no bucket, you cannot bucket. And bucket now has a workaround, so heck yeah, goat. Welcome back. So now this means that I have a direction to work in for you guys. But wait, what do you mean I said the F word? What? No! 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 This is a lie! Surely! A direction of I cast Fireball. Well, you guys will be casting Fireball soon enough. Because I've also found out how we can have dice rollers on screen. Yeah! Wait, does that mean I do not get fire? Actually, I should have it just Fireball. Because basically, the way I see it, you guys are going to have a magic AoE attack. You guys are going to have a magic target attack. And then you guys are going to have a melee attack. You're not going to have classes. Yeah, it's only on Twitch side right now. Yay. Wait, I think I might be able to change that immediately. One moment. Commands. Magic. Sources. Twitch message. YouTube message. Okay. Anyone on YouTube want to try MMT? The message will go through to Twitch. Yes. Okay. So the message at the moment is going to Twitch. But you guys can cast a magic beam. Wait a minute. Wait, I just realized something. Wait, why is it saying that you guys are casting a magic beam and you're rolling to hit and you're casting a fireball? Wait, there's something wrong here. Wait. Why? Cast AoE plus beam? I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. No, that's okay. That's the whole point of this. Because we're probably going to have a few tries of doing this. That would have been from Nucky. Hey, Random! How you going? Wait, why are you guys casting a fireball? Okay, wait. Because magic ranged. Oh, wait. Oh, they have the same command. Wait. We can fix this. All we need is add a command, fireball. And we're going to call this exclamation mark AOE. And so get that in 1 moment. We get it from Twitch and YouTube. Bam! And then we need to change it so that the commands for this is we delete that. Yes. And then command triggered. AoE. Okay. Now, if you trigger AoE, where's the rest of this going? You only cast... Oh, wait! Wait! No! No! It's only saying cast a fireball. I mean, honestly, we do need a technical difficulties at some point, but... yes. So, it's supposed to say, it's supposed to be like, so-and-so cast a fireball, did this much damage. So, I have a random number between X and X for the damage. And then it's supposed to grab your info, except for the other thing is that because it's on YouTube and Twitch, the command right now, it's not going to work. So it's a little bit jank because I need individual commands for YouTube and Twitch because of the way things work. Because I need to grab your usernames, and grabbing usernames for YouTube and grabbing usernames for Twitch are 2 different games. And then the fireball damage needs to be displayed. But the fireball damage needs to be assigned as a value of what do you call it? Yeah, a value. What am I saying? So basically I need to find out how to do that. Oh, so basically I have the ability to grab a random integer between X and X. And then I grab... Oh no, wait, this is a float, not an integer. But I grab that. Oh no, wait. I think I can change this. They did... random number damage. Okay, let's try this. Yes, shrink works. Bollocks. Okay, I should not be in charge of commands. If you look under shrink works, slime works. I did break it. I need to look up the documents again and see where I'm going wrong. Because it's not like actual coding. Well, it is like actual coding. It is actual coding, but they have like visual scripts and stuff. It's weird. Oh, yeah, hey, you can come in. Hello. Yeah, it basically is do X if Y. I need the get. I need to figure out what this program uses as get. I need the get function. I need to be able to reference other bits. You know what? I am happy with that. I think I want to shade the legs a little bit darker. I don't think my microphone cable can reach further, and he is snuggled. You know what? I have a wash. Normally, I'm not enthusiastic about using wash. Oh! Ooh! Yes, Apple is the only one with that I will be making a reference table once I find stuff. No? No? I thought I had a flushed. Aha! I do have a wash. I thought I had a wash. I've never used this before. Because I don't normally use this stuff. Wait. Wait. Oh no. I think it's blocked. Yeah, it's blocked. Okay, where is my pin? My pin has disappeared. Slime has about a 30-second cooldown. Ah, there's my pin. Aha. Yeah. Oh. Going from, wait. I should have been slimed. Why am I not slimed? Oh no. These dumb things aren't broken. Going from part-time to that sounds rough. You doing good? I could probably make it so you guys can throw a cookie at me. But yeah, I like that. I'm not so enthusiastic about the idea of having stuff fed to me. Throwing food? Yes. Feeding food? That's just a personal thing for me. I like to know. Oh. Wow. I mean, that's a good sign. To get the full package of, hey, we want you as a good employee. normally I am not here for washes, but I think I might actually find a place in my heart for this one. That's quite nice, actually. That is quite nice. Hey. And that just makes them blend into the ground so much nicer. Ah. Wait. If we node graphs. There. Zoom out. I think I have a cookie that you guys... There's the slime. Oh, wow. I full on expected the slime to change colors as you did that. Throw item. Wait a minute. If we drop... No. You can drop a big box or... No, that's not what we want. Delete. Okay. Oh, wild. Okay, because I know that... Oh, where is it? There is a cookie in here. But I don't think we can get at it, actually. We just use some of this and we dab it into here. Actually, no, contrast paint. Contrast paint. Some of the... Yeah, blue. Have I mentioned how much... This is not blue. Don't care. Blue enough for me. These contrast paints terrify me. Like, I know for a lot of people, contrast paints are easier. But my goodness. These things, They are strange, fey beings. For the people that actually understand contrast paints, good on them. There we go. That seeps into the cracks. No, there is no cookies. I thought I had a cookie throwable, but I don't, it seems. Although I was eyeing up a set of rubber ducks recently to throw. And be like, oh, we throw those. Yeah, I'm like looking at his hammer and I'm seriously considering putting on some of this, which is a dry blood effect paint. And I'm like, we good. Yeah, but these rubber ducks are... Ah, that is a critical miss, Nucky. Good try. MM is doing nothing. You've got MMT and AOE. Which also needs to be adjusted. Maybe it's get random number? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. There's logic here. How did we do the random beam? We got the copy. Did I just spell it wrong? Okay. Random number damage. Okay. Try that. Okay, now it might actually do damage. There we go. That did. Okay, so as soon as I figure out how to again get information for people, because I used to remember how to do it, but now I have forgotten, we'll have it working. At least on Twitch side. YouTube, I'm less sure about because that's a little bit more tricky. But it painted my mouth. Ugh. There we go. I had to get the cap off so I could get paint out, but I regret now. I figure we have an auto hit with the magic beam, which I figure will do a little bit of damage. And then we have the fireball that has the option of doing a lot of damage. But has a save against it. Yeah, but it's not oil paint, so it's not poisonous. So I'm happy. Something like that. So that'll dry and crackle a little. Slightly more damage. I'll think on it. Because I want the effects to... Because we will... yes. The effects will be subject to change after the first game. And depending on how things go, we will change things up. And if there are things we like or things we don't like, then we will fix it. It's the theory. Yeah. Like, I am very unsure of how I want, what do you call them? The attacks to go for now. Like, the hits and things are definitely, to be under advisement, as it were. They're subject to change. I don't like that. We need to see how that dries before we go any further. Because that's the first time I've used this effect paint. I don't know actually how it looks. So while that all dries, thankfully I actually remember what kind of paint I used on it. Because I figure running a full game of D&D, or a full game of D&D for 2 chats would probably not be amazingly This is not the same paint. I don't think. Wouldn't be amazingly practical. So going ahead and working it down to about 6 commands for you guys would be probably the way to go. So it's basically going to be 3 different attacks. And then basically look, think, and possibly something else. Yeah. So initially I'm thinking that it's going to be YouTube and Twitch controlling a single avatar for each side. So therefore everyone can drop in and drop out. Or it can be assumed that it's a group of adventurers for each side, and you guys can control 2 groups of adventurers, as it were. It's close enough. It's a close enough pink. Yeah. So I figured this way, it won't be too much of an issue doing it that way. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I mean, that's basically the general idea. It's the same person, just in multiple places at once. It's like Schrodinger's cat. They're both here and not here at the same time. And we accept this. Oh, that was the right pink. What do you know? Yeah, it's just gonna be chill like that. And I'm not too worried. Oh. Oh, fun. Now, have I left? Nope, I've just forgotten parts. So, funnily enough, this bug was also held hostage by Mumling so that it could go in the fruit bowl. But then I promised to paint it, and then it's been sitting for months. Half finished and just being like, save me, paint me, let me have color. And so, it's actually good that it finally gets color. It is a happy bug. Schrodinger's cat burglar. Oh, must snoop. Happy. Oh, that looks cute. Oh my gosh, that looks cute. Oh my gosh. It has a demo. Wait, no, I can't download it right now. Ah! Cats! Cats do crime. Oh, this is adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh my giddy out. This is adorable. We must do this. Portal vibes to it. Oh. Oh, I like it. Oh. Yeah. We must do mischief. And Jones, we can customize our cat. We can have you in there. He doesn't care. He's asleep. Oh. Oh, we can do mischief then. We can think with portals. Actually, no, we should play Portal first. Like, I have Portal. So, funnily enough, Portal was one of the first games I attempted to play. Unfortunately, I was like neck deep in playing Skyrim at the time, and I had no patience for puzzles. So I was like, this is a bad game. I have to think. Meh, 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 meh. And proceeded to leave it. So, Portal has sort of just sat there. Despite the fact that I have never gotten past... Yeah! Yeah, meh, 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 meh. Who makes a person think while playing a video game? And since then, I have learned that it is actually a very good game, and I was a dipstick. And I really should go back and play the game. And it's Hey Mick! You know what? Yes, Shade, you get to say I told you so. You'll never guess, but Shade was the one that introduced me to Portal. And it is me dissing my younger self because my younger self dissed Portal so hard that because I thought all games should be Skyrim, and that was that, and I should only and I would only ever need to play Skyrim and Minecraft, and that was it. Those were the only games. And so, yeah. Needless to say, young me did not play much for a very long time. It's only been in the last, since I started streaming, that I have expanded my game horizons. Because I was like, nah, this is enough games for me. Well, pretty much. Yeah. Like, sometimes I'd buy a game and then be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll play it. Would I play it? No. Also, we've been testing commands for when we go ahead and play the RPG day, because basically I'm planning on running an RPG through Twitch, or through Twitch and YouTube. So we've got 2 commands working. Vaguely. I need to refine them a bit. Yeah! And I need to get dice going and stuff. But it's a work in progress, and it's actually progressing. So we've been doing things, and we're painting a bug! And we painted this guy! And his base. And things. I'm not sure what I'll do with the spikes, so I've kind of left them because I'm like, I don't know. They look cool, but I don't know. And I'm not sure about the blood, so we'll do something. Sure, we'll do something. Right now, I'm a lot more sure on what we're doing with the bug. The bug's a rainbow. And shiny. Ba ba ba. Well, the thing is, to get a model painted, we need to turn it all around. Unfortunately, I like painting humanoids, so I have to turn the model around, which also results in the butt. And I would just like to point out that it is a perfectly normal part of the anatomy. We have put pink down. We have added red, which the more I look at it, the more I think that was a mistake. So, yeah. Yeah. We bug. Yeah. But there are no mistakes, there are only happy accidents. And that's okay. We are bugging out. We got bugs. Now, if we go ahead and we just add highlighting the way we love it. Like this bug is shiny. See you, Scrap! Ba 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 ba. Get him some shine on that. And on these bits. Because he's lumpy on the side, so he deserves some shine on his lumps. We deserve our shiny lumpy bug. Because he got like these lumps and cords going on his underbelly. He's kind of adorable. It's also really neat. Like, when we finish a game, nowadays, whenever we finish, I put the game into a Steam folder, and the Steam folders are labeled on how much I've enjoyed to play the game. Honestly, I think patting this would be a very bad time. Because any bug that is brightly colored, you know it's poisonous. And so, like, I look back and I'm like, how much did I enjoy this game? Is it in my love it folder? Is it in my meh folder? Is it in my, oh yeah, this wasn't too bad folder? And I'm like, aha, I have an easy way to look. Is it in my, the first part was really good folder? Wait, are wasp mimics actual things? so that is terrifying. Like, there's a game that I've been playing called Librarian, Tidy Up the Arcane Library, and it is quite literally just put books away. And I have spent hours on hours on hours on just, yes, put the book away. Is it dumb? Yes. However, I am now speedrunning that damn thing. Oh. I mean, honestly, go them, because that's a good way to stay safe. Make it shiny, number one. I don't want to mix the colors. I want to just have, like, it look like it's painted. Which I know is a bit antithetical to painting models, but funny to do a one shot. What, of tidying the library? That's fair. I would be there for that. I will have you know I have tidied up the library 6 times this week. I know where my books go. There's also an achievement that is about not completing an entire shelf in the whole damn library, and I'm like, ah, what do you mean I can't sort books? You mean to tell me I have to go through the entire library and not put any of the books away in the right place? Like, I am staring at, wait, I've gotten over half the achievements on this. Yeah, I haven't gotten all of the rows. Wait, use my ultimate skill in the special stage to automatically clear all the books. What? I haven't gotten that one. Yeah, you are fired. Arranged all 3,072 books randomly on the shelves, but left the library without completing a single row. Yeah. It's needless to say, I'm not sure if I'm going to manage that one. Oh yeah, like, I think, like, I'm seriously considering to, like, for me, level up rewards are a super big motivator. And I'm like, you know when you're in school and how the teacher's like, hey, good work, student, you get a gold star. If you get 5 of these stars, you get this. And, like, in our primary school, it was to go play on one of those really big, no longer OSH-safe playgrounds. That was, like, 2 stories high, and it had, rope mats above the, like, 10 meters above the ground and stuff like that. It was huge. And we'd be carted across the school to go play on it. It was neat. And if you got all the stars in the week, you were able to do that. But I was like, you know what? What if you took that general idea? Because obviously, if it works for a little brain, if you adapt the theory, it'll work on an adult brain. So why not make a sticker sheet? You know, with the gold stars and everything. And make it so, you know, good work, person. You got all your gold stars. Here's your video game. Or you get all your gold stars. Here's your store credit for Warhammer. You know, gamify your interactions. Gamify is the wrong word there. Like, I don't think I'd give that ability to an actual app, because there's something good about having a physical object for that, I think. Yeah! Oh my gosh. I wouldn't believe that. Like, if I heard that, I'd know it's fake. That's going a step too far there. Bug. Alright, what color do we want the legs? I'm thinking the little jointy bits are going to be the same fleshy color, but the carapace on the outside would be... Ooh. What if we bring in... If we match the color to the area, so these ones being yellow, these ones being purple, and these ones being blue? Yeah, let's do that! But yeah, like, legitimately, I think that sort of thing would be very functional and would actually work. Like, especially for people who struggle for long-term rewards, because telling some... Oh, yeah! Yeah, little red tips. I like that. Especially for people who struggle with long-term rewards. Because, like, take walking for instance. Going, yeah, you walked X amount of Ks today. Here's a sticker. You went for your walk. Bam! You did it. There's your sticker. You did another walk. Bam! There's your sticker. You have your visual thing. You did your thing. There's your achievement. You did it again. Bam! You can collect those. Or you can spend them. You know, you have options. Like, I think that's logical. It's also something, if you set it up yourself, you can tailor it to you. Like, it's one thing that is rather good, I think. Rather than, like, fitness apps. Do the thing! Whee! It's not so... Yeah! You wanna read a book? You wanna get through a book? Yeah, just read a chapter. Get a star. Because, like, I know for a lot of people, reading books is tedious. Although, in my case, if it's a subject I'm not interested in, then we have problems. Yeah, like, if it's a points-based system, then there's even more flexibility. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and like, it's not, because the thing is, it's not discouraging you. It's not negative reinforcement on habits. It's not going, you are a bad person for doing X. It's going, you have done good choices. Here, have a reward. Which, for a lot of people, works a hell of a lot better. And helps with building routines and habits. Some people, building habits just doesn't happen, and they work better at building routines. Heaven help them if their routine is broken. Yeah! I'll be back? Yes! Haha! We return! OBS was like, ha ha ha, someone mentioned ads. I'm going to have a freak out. And I'm like, no you don't. Like, but then again, like, I think when it comes to dystopian tech that we've got brewing, there's a lot of other things that need to be sorted out with it. Find a way before the comes. Hey, you're sniffling, Jones. Oh, bless you. The Jones is busy out here, busy molting and getting his own fur up his nose, and he's not enjoying that. He's just like, there is sneezels to be had. There we go, Mr. Bug. And again, like, I'm really hoping it evens out. What? Cyborgs for everyone? Is that what you want to hear? If so, can I have an extra arm? That sounds like fun. I'd be like Dr. Octopus and be like, ha ha! Yes! Look at me! The power of the sun! Something, I forgot what he actually said. But yeah! Look! Dr. Octopus. That being said, it would also be totally wild if we were able to implant jetpacks and be like, haha! We go flying now! That'd be fun. Oh. Wait. They have one company that has a nerve reader in the tech arm that reads muscle impulses that can have a Bluetooth connection to a distant. Yeah, I've seen stuff with that. It looks really cool. And the fact that it's actually getting to the point where you can just fully control each finger too, I think is really good for people with amputees, people with missing limbs. Although I'm rather curious how that works in the long run as technology ages in the body. Because, like, your body only accepts, what do you call it? It only accepts technology. No, only accepts so much surgery and interference. Especially as you get older, because it takes longer to heal. When you're young, yeah. Like, it's a lot easier to be reckless with your body. But as you get older, it's just like, yeah, healing, yada yada. And all that fun stuff. Takes a lot longer. There's also another company that has done something similar to Neuralink. I think it's Neuralink. Where it's brain controlled stuff, and it's basically a piece of paper, but it's piece of paper shaped, I should say, that slides along and rests against the brain. So they've cut a thin slot in the skull, and it slides along and it connects to neurons, and then that's Bluetooth controlled. So if you don't have control of your hands or anything like that, you can use that. And it was created not by Elon Musk, because his one uses like disc-shaped holes in the skull. And it performs just as well, if not better, because it has less healing time and stuff, and you can put more into the body without causing issue. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Like, it being surface-based pads is way better than having anything inserted into the body in that situation, because like if a Bluetooth controller inside the body degrades, then that's surgery to fix it. But if it's Bluetooth pads on the body, then that's way better. Yeah. Like, I think there's one girl who's really famous because I know her from seeing her at the Alita Battle Angel premiere. She has 2 arms because she congenitally doesn't have arms. And so she has 2 robot arms. And she can move all the fingers and stuff like that. And it is really cool looking. Because I think part of it is the fact that it's moving away from, hey, this is a flesh-colored prop. Yeah, and I think technology will eventually catch up to it. Because I think as technology catches up and as a society we accept the differences better, and it's not oh don't do that, dear, da 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 da. It's going to be a lot. What is it? The moment I realized the weakness of my flesh, blah 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 blah. Wait, I think we can look this up. Mechanicus. Moment. Wait. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. There's the rest of the quote. From the moment I understood the weakness of the flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired the purity of the blessed machine. Their kind cling to their flesh as if it will not decay and fail them. One day the crude biomass they call a temple will wither, and they will beg our kind to save them. But I am already saved, for the machine is immortal. Honestly, I think as far as factions go, the Mechanicus are one of the factions that I just sort of, yeah, they exist. Like, I just think they're kind of dumb. Like, their thought process is dumb. They just, Like, I have no problems with people who like the Mechanicus. I just, I probably need to read books with Mechanicus in them to like them better. I like their models. Their models are neat. They have sort of that Leonardo da Vinci look to them. Kind of. Like, it reminds me of some of the Leonardo da Vinci sketches. But they just... Like, I'm not even a huge fan of the Eldar, but the Eldar interest me more. Even the Drukhari interest me more. And the Drukhari are creepy. Enjoy the Omnisire. I offer you the Omnisire. That being said, I've just finished Echoes of Eternity. And reading about Arkan Land was interesting. Him and his monkey. Like, what? But then again, from an archaeologist's point of view, because for the longest time, they thought dinosaurs were basically, they took the bones of dinosaurs and they shrink wrapped them. They did not account for musculature on dinosaurs. So, looking at it from an archaeologist's point of view, they shrink-wrapped the dinosaur. Also, fossil reconstructions. There is also this. Save image as bomb. Bomb? Where is it? Where did it go? Where did that... Aha! There it is. There is also this! This was done in the modern day. Well, 1800s-ish. This is the Maddenberg's unicorn. Someone did this as a serious thing. They thought this was how something was. Someone thought this is a unicorn. See you, Shay. Good night. What it is bones from two different creatures. Now, let me just look this up to double check. And basically, the dude was like, ah, yes, these bits go together, da 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 da, bam. Did he get it right? No. The horn? Oh no, it doesn't even... Wait. Does it? Oh no, it doesn't go through. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, so actually going and assuming that monkeys look like scorpions, not the most strange. But yeah, there you go. Edinburgh's unicorn. Bum, bum. Kind of a wild... Where did I put my brush? There it is. Kind of a wild one. It was also a mixture of a mammoth and a prehistoric ancestor of a horse. Is the Siberian unicorn like a... I assume it's a historic creature? I think we all would have heard of a Siberian unicorn. Why is my camera so far back? Wait, I know why my camera is so far back, because I move things around. Ah, that makes sense. There we go. Yes! Yes, let me see if I can find the image. Would it be hippo? Hippo shrink wrap reconstruction would get it. Bomb? Okay, I'm only seeing a picture of their head. Bomb? Bomb? There we go. Which really does put it into perspectives of how some dinosaurs would have looked. I would not want to mess with that. Like, that looks a lot more immediately concerning. Here's another one. With that guy. With swans, baboons, elephants. Well, yeah. Wait, if I go like this, and I make it bigger so that you guys can see them one by one. We got swans and hippos. Oh yeah, penguin skeletons are very nerve-wracking. The zebra skeletons, I know. So do the elephant skeletons. That looks downright predatory. Like, I think if I saw that coming at me, I'd be like, we go back the other way, thank you. The baboon also looks like something from a Nightmare. Oh. No. It's from the screen. Thank you. Whoop. Oh my gosh. Yes, paint with Speeling. We only paint a quarter of the time. Oh, yeah. Like something that would be clattering down the hallway in a horror movie. And being like, haha! By order of my master, stop! It would be absolutely terrifying. 10 out of 10. Not want to fight that. You'd have a Speeling running the other way at speed. Okay. It looks much happier with the colors. Boop me. Do I need to be booped? Oh, be good. Okay. That means that the last legs are blue. Like, I think if, wait, biomechanical. They're doing a biomechanical dog? Like, what is this biomechanical dog? Biomechanical dog. What? Why are they doing this to dogs? No. Wait, what? Over the past years, the dog has become a constant companion of the human being. During free time, you are active and keep the dog busy. As a result, the activities for dogs... No! Here's the thing! Why? No, that's wrong biomechanic. Working dog locomotive. I know the mechanics of. This is the wrong kind of biomechanics. Hey, you see, I have many questions all of a sudden. Because this... I think I'm gonna need to Google dog cyborgs. One should not do that to man's best friend. Like, I honestly think it's a little bit cruel to go ahead and do that to a dog. The dog don't know what's going on. Dog didn't sign up for this. There's just space in the final frontier. What you, like, honestly? I think... Wait, Man-Made Horrors Volume 5 on YouTube. Am I gonna regret this? I swear, if I'm going to see Warhammer stuff in real life, I'm going to be very concerned. Warhammer should not exist in real life. All 5. Ha! That is a dog with cyborg. No! No! A dog-shaped cyborg. No! 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 You shouldn't do that to a dog! Ah! I'm sorry, I like to sleep. Okay. Oh. Yeah, have pets. I'm with Canadian there. That's man's best friend. Like, I'm kind of the opinion that if it's a robot, like, if it's built as a robot, it should look as a robot. Like, making a robot try and pretend not to be a robot, aka dressing it up in flesh, is a recipe for disaster. Because that brings it in, yeah, it's a vat-grown servitor, which is a no-no. Like, I'm sure somehow that violates the Geneva Convention or something. Human rights? Animal rights? Something, ethics? There's gotta be something that we can wave in someone's face and be like, no, no. Money rights? We've seen where servitors lead. Down that way is the dark path. That way is the bad ending. Yeah. We don't want bug. I mean, meat dog? Vat dog? Because here's the thing. If it's brain dead, all but or all but brain dead. One assumes it's got enough heartbeat to beat to make things do the thing. It means it's got a computer brain controlling everything else, but also it was an idea because the muscles are far more efficient in energy, so it could be used as a long use machine. Huh! Huh! That's a fascinating way of thinking about it. I would be absolutely terrified about that. Nope, I don't like it. That is a little, you know. Alright. I think, in theory, they're probably right about the muscles being the more effective way to go about it. However, that becomes a thing that you need to feed via nutrients and stuff like that. Which means that it needs organs, etc., etc., or you need to be giving it nutrients, like direct nutrients. Which means that you need ports and things and etc. Which, from a medical perspective, that is very expensive. So, for an all-in-one meal that is for all-in-one nutrition to be delivered to your veins, it's like $1,000. Oh, okay. I'll watch it afterwards, because I don't want to be sitting for like 5 minutes staring at nothing. But also, I think for the general populace, staring at what's basically a cyborg zombie, a lot of people would have a hard time with that. It's an old experiment. Oh. What kind of experiment this be? Or at least with current morals, they'd have a hard time. Like, if they brought the idea back up in an age where biotechnology was more integrated, I imagine they'd have a lot easier of a time. I won't look it up. I will take the hint. Sounds like a lot of older experiments then. Oh, ooh, I like it. I might have to go through man-made horrors and see what they've got. Cause that sort of stuff I like poking at and seeing what I can take away and then inflict upon my players. Because that sort of stuff is fun to just be like, hey, players, here's a flesh golem in the shape of a god. Not a god, a dog. What do you want to make of that? And 99% of the time, my players poke those sorts of things. And then go on a quest to see where on earth this is going with. Because it's good times. I like that. Having it be a rainbow is nice. There we go. We should totally have those back legs be the lighter blue. Since we're doing it this way. There we go. Bam. Is bug. Now, we need to do some forensics and figure out what kind of blue that is. Might be that. Actually, I think we are correct. That's too dark. That's too green. That is grey. I think we got it right on the first try. Either that, or somehow I mixed the colour, and if we did, we're just painting over the scales. Because there is no way I'm gonna remember what on earth I mixed that long ago and get it right, because it's also gone over black. Because last time we tried painting this, it was like... Ooh. December? It was a little bit ago. This no longer has memory of what colors were where. Oh, we might be in luck. Oh. Like the color. This also serves me right for not finishing it in a timely manner. There we go. That is in fact the right color. That is nice. Oh, I would have been sad if that wasn't. Oh, no, it would have just been a paint over. It would have been fine. It would have been chill. There it is. The one thing I have learned about these is the fact that this particular model has all of these little nibbles and gribbles and divots, and it is so strange to paint. Wait. Experiment where they implanted or extracted memories in snails by weakening and strengthening neural pathways? What? Oh my gosh, that is so dystopian. You could get up to all the mischief, the bad mischief with that. on, Pink. Thank you, Pink. Good, Pink. I need to clean out your tippy top. Because, like, if they're weakening or strengthening neuro pathways, that could be applied to different species. And once they're able to apply it to other species, congratulations! Hey! You want a neuralizer? Then you got problems. Like, that is serious levels of problems right there. That being said, there was a kid recently who proved that butterflies remember what they did as caterpillars, which is kind of wild considering butterflies basically turn into soup. Caterpillars basically turn into soup to turn into butterflies. What did the kid do? Oh gosh, now I gotta remember what the kid did. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, with the caterpillar one, what happened was the kid did an experiment where they released ethyl acetate into the air for the caterpillars to smell. And then also gave them a little zap. And after they grow up, the butterflies, when exposed to ethyl acetate, the smell, which in itself would not harm them, they all chose to move away from the smell, ethyl acetate. Therefore proving that butterflies were able to remember this. Which is kind of wild. Also, poor caterpillars. Apparently it was for a science fair or something. But like, actually, what is ethyl acetate? We ethyl acetate. What is this? It's a widely used odorless solvent. No, sorry, clear solvent. It has a vaguely fruity smell. Yep. It is low cost, low toxicity, and agreeable odor. Honestly, yeah. I mean, the shocking of bugs is not something I ever thought I would hear, but here we are. We run into, like, it's always my goal to end up, oh yeah, we'll stay chill, we'll stay wholesome, mostly. And here we are talking about bugs being shocked. Like, I don't know how we get here. We end up in the weirdest of places. What was it last time? Clothing? Yeah, we ended up on a big sidetrack about clothing. So like, we end up in the weirdest of places, and I love it. Although, to be fair, like, as a child scientist, I was trying to figure out what kind of stuff would break my fall if I jumped off stuff. So I was taking umbrellas and sheets and plastic bags, and I was tying them to stuff and jumping off roofs. Air resistance. By the way, none of this worked. I got very good at rolling. Somehow, I did not break a bone. The kid probably is on a list. It's not the list you're thinking of. That being said, there is actually a rather high rate of, what is it? Psychopathy? Among high immediate decision stress type jobs like surgery, because they're actually able to go ahead and make those decisions. And it's not necessarily a bad thing in that situation. Give it some color. Give it some love. Let the beetle flow. All the bugs to spiders. I mean, spiders need love too. I used to collect centipedes. They have like wiggly legs. I don't know what I want to do with the mandibles. I might leave them blank for now, because I need to go soon, unfortunately. But we'll at least get this guy his little red thingy. Thingies. Like that. There we go. Alright. For Twitch, I'll send you along. I think Painty's probably streaming today. Oh, he is! Lovely. And for YouTube, it has been awesome to see you. Yeah. And I will say goodbye. Thank you for coming. We have Bug. We have Hammer Time. It's been good days. Bug. And bye. See you next time.